my name is Erica and I'm here to talk to you today about how we can reduce our impact on the environment. Now let's think about that for a minute. How could we reduce our impact on the environment? Well, if you said recycle, you're definitely right. And we're going to go over some things today that we can recycle at home. Now, you may say, I'm going to drink a soda and just rinse it out and toss in the recycle can. Should be that easy. Sometimes it might not be. So let's go through some things that are recyclable and some that are not. So first we're going to go through recyclable materials. Things like glass jars or the aluminum can I just showed you. Things like newspaper or plastic drinking bottles or even your morning cereal food container. Now, there are things that aren't recycled as easily or just can't be recycled. Things like plastic grocery bags or styrofoam or even a ceramic mug that your parents might drink coffee out of. Those things aren't recycled as easily, but there are some places that you can take for those materials to be recycled. Your plastic bags can go to most major retailers like Target and Walmart to be recycled, or even old electronics like old cell phones and things like that can be taken to Best Buy to be recycled. Now, I want you to pause the video and go around your house and find things you think might be easily recyclable. They can be things like milk jugs or plastic soda bottles. All right, go do it. All right, friends, now that we've got our different recycled materials, let's take a look at them. We're gonna focus specifically on plastics. Now, plastic is plastic, right? Actually, it's not. There are many differences between plastics, especially with what they're made of. So let's examine, oh, that was too close, the different numbers. On the bottom of your different plastic materials, there will be a recycle symbol, and there's going to be a number inside of it, and that's gonna tell us what material the plastic is made out of. This bottle I'm looking at right here is a number 1. Number 1 is called PETE, and it's the easiest thing to recycle. There are things like plastic drinking bottles in it. So let's go on to, what's this one? This is number 2. This is the category HDPE. It's also really easy to recycle. Things like milk jugs, shampoo bottles, very easy. Let's see. Now I think you guys might recognize this one. This is a number 3 and it's PVC. Pipes, toys, and different things are made out of it. Let's look at this one. Ooh, number 4. That's LDPE. Things like food wrapping or grocery bags, things like that. All right. You might see a pattern developing, but we'll see. This one is number 5. It's called PP or polyester. Your clothing may be made of polyester. Things like prescription bottles could be made out of it. All right. Try this one. Number 6. Number 6 is PS. That's styrofoam, cups, egg containers, things like that. It's very, very difficult to recycle this stuff. And then our last one is number 7. Number 7 is just a whole, I'd say, hodgepodge of mixtures of plastics, and it's almost impossible to recycle them. So plastic and recycling them are not as easy as they seem, right? Let's see if we can work together and use our brains to figure out how we could recycle all these different materials and how we could easily impact our effect on the environment. I'm getting an idea. You wanna know what it's called? It's called upcycling. Now, what is upcycling?
Nothing much. What's up with you?
What? Not that type of cycling. Upcycling is where we reuse materials that may have gone to the landfill. And instead of going to landfill, we keep it in the reduce, reuse, recycle circle. Now, for today's activity, you at home are going to need tape of some type, scissors, a plastic grocery bag, any type of plastic jug, some type of carton, preferably an egg one, and seeds and soil. All right, here are our projects today. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get green with a gardening project. We're gonna start off by making a garden shovel out of a plastic jug. So first I'm gonna take this Sharpie and draw lines where we're gonna cut on this jug. And I will show you these as soon as I am done drawing. All right, so there's one here, here, and here. Now, you're gonna either need scissors or a sharp blade, but only use this with your parents' permission. So we can cut our jug, but you're gonna leave a handle so you can scoop. All right. All right, once you're done cutting, these are the two pieces that you're gonna have. So we have our shovel, and we have the piece that we can just set off to the side. So now we are going to use our shovel and help make a planting device. So you're gonna need an egg carton or something similar, and you're just gonna wanna cut the top part off from the bottom. You won't need the top part, so I just want you to set it off to the side. So I want you guys to make sure you do this next part outside so you don't get your house dirty. That's just something nice to do for your parents so they don't have to clean up. And for you. So we're gonna take our shovel and we are gonna scoop up some dirt. Now we are not gonna fill these the whole way. We're gonna fill them about 3/4 of the way. And I just want you to shake your dirt evenly, okay? Just like this. Okay, and when they look like that, set your shovel off to the side. Now you're gonna need your seeds. Today we have cilantro. You can use anything that you wanna grow, whatever you decide. We are going to open these up. Put a few in our hand. I'm going to drop 2 seeds per pod. Now right now they will be exposed, but we are going to cover them up with more dirt in just a second. All right, now we've got our seeds done. We're gonna get some more dirt with our shovel. And we are going to cover up the rest of the seeds and fill these as full as we can. And remember just to shake, don't pour. All right, now I'm just gonna shake this a little bit to flatten it out. And now, what else might we need for this? What do plants need to grow? Water. You're definitely gonna wanna water them. So we're just gonna add a little bit over all of this. And then you guys can either set this in a windowsill in your house or you can set it outside just so it can get good sunlight so your seeds can grow. For our next upcycling project, you're only gonna need 2 things: scissors and a plastic bag. Now, you might be wondering what we could make with just a plastic bag and scissors. Well, I'm here to tell you, you can make rope out of it. How do you do that? Let's check it out. You are not gonna need the bottom of your plastic bag. I've already cut that, you don't want it. It won't work well. So we're gonna cut a strip out of our bag that's about 1 inch in width. And I'm gonna show you what that looks like here in just a second as soon as I finish cutting this bag. So I'm gonna cut this one just a little bit, but this strip is about 1 inch thick in width. So how could you make rope out of this? It's pretty simple. You're going to want to twist your piece a lot. It'll take some time. And then as soon as you've twisted it, about like this, you're just gonna pull. And you can maybe hopefully see that it's gotten thinner. And you'll feel it pull apart. Now, for your rope, you definitely don't want any bubbling pieces like I have right now. So it's gonna take you some time. Just keep twisting and pulling. And eventually you'll have a nice long piece. Sometimes it'll break. You can cut a new piece and start over. All right, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna start it right over. And it broke again, and that's okay. So that happens in science, and that's what it's all about. So I'm just gonna do that real quick with this piece, and then I'm gonna show you what my finished piece looks like again. All right, got that? This is what our finished piece looks like. I've made a friendship bracelet, but you could use it for other things. You could hang pictures, hang up a bird feeder, things like that. It's a really, really fun upcycling project. We are now calling on you to upcycle something around your house and reduce your impact on the environment. Today, we made rope, we made a shovel, and we also had some seed pods made. There are lots of things around the house that you can use to make different projects. Now, my friends at Exploration Place have helped me with some of those projects. The first one is a really cool bird feeder. All you need is a 2-liter bottle, some scissors, some craft sticks, glue, and string. We also have this really awesome planter. They've used some string and a milk jug. And then they've also decorated it, which is a really fun touch. We have this really awesome wind chime, and we have some aluminum cans, a glass bottle, the top part of a hanger, some dowel rods, some string, and some beads. Now, your projects don't just have to be useful. They can be for fun. We have our really fun robot right here, and then we have this really fun shield. It's made just out of cardboard that you could use when you're playing with your friends. Now, there's lots of other things that you could make, things like rain gauges or a pencil holder. I'm calling on you now to make something fun that's upcycled. I want you to show your classmates, your teachers, your parents, and even us. If you're going to show us, just tag us on social media. Thank you guys so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time.